Yes, good afternoon, students. Good afternoon to all of you. In this very chapter, chemical effect of current, we will continue our session. And in today's session, we will try to discuss activity 14.3. With the help of activity 14.3, we will try to make a tester which can which can calculate or which can measure the smallest amount of, which can show the smallest amount of the current. If the very small amount current is flowing in the circuit, that can also be measured by the tester. Because in the earlier activities we make a tester which was not calculating the smallest amount of current, है ना, छोटे amount of current को calculate नहीं कर पाया था वो tester. That's why we are heading towards to make a tester which can even calculate the smallest amount of current which is flowing in the circuit. So all of you see activity 14.3, and after this activity we will see the video also related to this activity in which this activity is performed. You can see that video also. First of all, we'll go through the activity. First, we will try to get the knowledge about the activity, and then we will try to see the video. So all of you see what are the equipments or what are the substance which were required to make a tester. You have to take a tray from inside a discarded matchbox. है ना, ये आपको दिख रही है. This is a tray which is taken from a matchbox which is discarded. Now wrap an electric wire a few times around the tray. Now you have to wrap an electric wire. यहाँ पे जो ये ब्लैक कलर से ये जो रैपिंग की गई है, किसकी रैपिंग है? कॉपर वायर की रैपिंग हो सकती है. जो कॉपर वायर आपने अपने सर्किट में जो वायर लिया है, उसको कॉपर वायर जो है उसको जो है इजीली यहाँ पे क्या करना है, आपको रैप करना है. और इस मैच बॉक्स में आपको क्या लेना है? यू हैव टू टेक मैग्नेटिक कंपास. You have to take that magnetic needle. जो magnetic needle या जो कंपास होता है, जो डायरेक्शंस को चेकआउट करने के लिए यूज करते हैं, उसको इसके अंदर इंसर्ट करना है. अब magnetic compass, why we have taken the magnetic compass? The first question is arised, why we have taken the magnetic compass, and the second question arises, why we have wrapped the wire like this. वायर को ऐसे रैप करने से क्या होगा? फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सेकंड क्वेश्चन, मैग्नेटिक कंपास लेने से क्या फायदा होगा? Now listen students very attentively, very important. ये आपके आगे आने वाले जो क्लासेस होंगे उनमें भी very helpful है. There are different effects of current. The current can show the heating effect as जैसे आपने बल्ब में देखा है, geyser rod, immersion rod, geyser. These all equipments work on the heating effect of electric current. Similarly, magnetic compass works on the magnetic effect of electric current. Now how it works? In a magnetic compass, a very small magnetic needle is used. Okay, and when the current is flow from a wire, when the current is flowing into the wire, due to the flow of the current, a magnetic field is produced around that wire. जैसे कि आपने अपने कभी न कभी ऐसी एक्टिविटीज परफॉर्म करी होंगी जिसमें जब हम नॉर्थ और नॉर्थ पोल को पास में लेके आते हैं, दे रिपेल ईच अदर. Yes or no? Do you remember the activities like this? When we bring the south poles, two south poles near to each other, they repel each other. They repel each other due to their opposite magnetic field. Magnetic force उन पे अप्लाई होता है ना. सिमिलरली जब किसी वायर में से करंट फ्लो होता है, when the current is flowing through a wire, a magnetic field is produced around it, and due to that magnetic field, the needle which is used in the compass is also made up of magnet. The needle which is used in the compass is also made up of magnet. So due to the magnetic field produced into the wire, the magnetic needle shows the deflection. Are you getting my point? Should I repeat the point once again? जैसे ही सर्किट में करंट फ्लो होगा ना, as soon as the current will start flowing into the circuit is complete. अगर सर्किट कंप्लीट है तो वायर में से करंट फ्लो होगा. जैसे ही वायर में से करंट फ्लो होगा, a magnetic field is created around the wire. Now why we are making certain turns? इतने सारे टर्न्स क्यों बना रहे हैं? इतने सारे रैप करने का ये फायदा होगा कि जितने ज्यादा वायर इसके आसपास होंगे मैग्नेटिक कंपास के, उतनी ही ज्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग मैग्नेटिक फील्ड क्रिएट होगी ना. मोर द स्ट्रॉन्ग मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज क्रिएटेड, मोर द डिफ्लेक्शन इज शोन बाय द मैग्नेटिक कंपास. आई रिपीट, जितना ज्यादा हम वायर की यहाँ पे रैपिंग करेंगे उतना ज्यादा करंट फ्लो होगा. जितना ज्यादा करंट फ्लो होगा उतना ही ज्यादा मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस होगी. जितनी ज्यादा मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस होगी तो ये मैग्नेटिक फील्ड जो है, ये कंपास में जो नीडल होती है दैट इज आल्सो मेड अप ऑफ मैग्नेट. तो वो जो मैग्नेट की जो नीडल है वो उस मैग्नेटिक फील्ड से क्या हो जाएगा, जो वायर में जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है उसकी मैग्नेटिक फील्ड से उसमें डिफ्लेक्शन शो होगा. अब जैसे ही यहाँ पे डिफ्लेक्शन शो होगा तो हमें पता लग जाएगा कि दैट द करंट इज फ्लोइंग टू द वायर. द करंट इज फ्लोइंग टू द वायर. आर यू गेटिंग माय पॉइंट? So this is how this complete activity will be done. This is how the complete activity will be done. Now the activity is explained by me. The activity, I hope you all have understood the activity, what we have to do in the activity. Now what we do, we will check this tester. ये टेस्टर के जो ये दो एंड्स आपको दिख रहे हैं ना, टू ओपन एंड्स ऑफ द टेस्टर, we will insert these two ends in different liquids and we will see that the current is flowing through them or not. We will check out different types of liquids. For example, we will take the lemon juice, or we can take the milk, we can take oil, or we can take different types of liquids. We will take different types of liquids and we will insert these two open ends of the tester in those liquids and we will check that the current is flowing through those liquids or not. And on this tester is working or not properly. Okay, to show this activity, I will show you one video. All of you get ready to see a video. In that video, उस वीडियो में आप देखना किस तरह से एक्टिविटी परफॉर्म होती है. There will be no audio. There will be no audio in the video. The audio will be audio as a background. I will give you the audio from the background. Wherever it is required, I will provide the audio from the background of the video. Wherever it is required, audio is not there in the video. Okay, it doesn't work with the Zoom app. Okay, I am unmuting one of the student. I am unmuting one of the student so that ये clear हो जाए कि जो audio आ रहा है मेरा आप तक properly पहुंच रहा है या नहीं पहुंच रहा है ना? It is properly reaching to you or not? Yes, Aditya Bhardwaj. Am I audible to you properly?
Yes sir, आपका audio proper है. मेरा एक question भी है.
And you have one question also.
Yes sir, English की class.
Current also. In activity 14.3, we are trying to make a tester which can detect a very small amount of current also. For making the tester, what we are using a magnetic compass. In magnetic compass, a small magnet is there, and which is very movable. The एक small magnet का बना हुआ needle होता है या फिर एक small magnet के ऊपर जो एक needle रहता है, that is very movable. Now, if that magnetic compass will come in contact of different magnets, दूसरे magnets के contact में अगर वो magnetic compass आएगा तो it will show the deflections. As you all know, when the opposite poles of the magnet come near to each other, they will show the deflections. So, when the current is flowing through the wires, a magnetic field is generated around the wire. All of you listen to me very carefully. It is known as the magnetic effect of electric current. Whenever the direct current from the battery is flowing into the wire, it is producing a magnetic effect. It is producing a magnetic field around the wires. Now, due to this magnetic field, the magnetic compass will show the deflection. The magnetic compass will show the deflection. So, इस activity में हमें क्या करना है? We have to insert the ends of the tester in some liquids. Like suppose we have taken some liquid in this vessel. We have taken some tap water, tap water को हमने इसमें ले लिया और we are checking that the tap water will allow the electric current to flow through it or not. तो हम क्या करेंगे, टेस्टर के दोनों एंड को टैप वाटर में एंटर करेंगे तो because the current is flowing, है ना, क्योंकि टैप वाटर जो है it will allow the electric current to flow through it. तो इलेक्ट्रिक करंट जैसे ही फ्लो होगा तो वायर में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड क्रिएट होगी. वायर की जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है, ड्यू टू द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ऑफ द वायर, द मैग्नेटिक कंपास विल शो द डिफ्लेक्शन. और जैसे डिफ्लेक्शन दिखेगा यहाँ पर तो ये क्लियर हो जाएगा कि द टैप वाटर इज अलाउइंग द करंट टू फ्लो थ्रू इट. ओके, और टैप वाटर की जगह आप दूसरा लिक्विड ले सकते हैं. यू कैन टेक डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ लिक्विड्स एज मेंशन्ड इन द टेबल, है ना, एज मेंशन्ड इन दिस टेबल आल्सो. यू कैन टेक डिफरेंट लिक्विड्स. इफ यू विल टेक अ लेमन जूस, द डिफ्लेक्शन विल बी शोन. That means it is the good conductor. If you will take the vinegar, deflection was shown, it is the good conductor. If you will take the tap water, yes, the deflection will be shown and it is the good conductor. But if you will take the vegetable oil, it will not show any deflection. So vegetable oil is a bad conductor of electricity. If you will take milk, milk will allow the electric current to flow. It is a good conductor of electricity. Similarly, if you will take the honey, it will not allow the electric current to flow through it. So it is a bad conductor of electricity. This is how the activity can be understood. I hope the activity is now clear to all of you. Now moving further, एक्टिविटी से थोड़ा सा आगे बढ़ते हैं बेटा. एक्टिविटी 14.3 the activity, I hope this activity is clear to all of you. After completing this table from table 14.1, we find that some liquids are good conductor of electricity and some are poor conductors. तो एक्टिविटी 14.3 से really clear हो गया है कि some liquids are good conductors and some liquids are bad conductors of electricity. Actually, under certain conditions, most materials, now one box is left. Now, when the free ends of the tester do not touch each other, there is an air gap between them. Paheli knows that air is a poor conductor of electricity, but she has also read that during lightning, an electric current passed through the air. She wonders if air is indeed a poor conductor. Under all conditions, this makes Pujo ask whether other materials classified as poor conductor or also allow electricity to pass under certain conditions. Now, very interesting point is raised here. यहाँ बहुत ही interesting point यहाँ पे raised हुआ है कि all of you know that कि जब टेस्टर के जब एंड्स एक दूसरे से दूर रहेंगे ना, सपोज दिस इज द टेस्टर, है ना, जब टेस्टर के जो दो एंड्स हैं एक दूसरे से दूर रहेंगे, एट दैट टाइम नो करंट इज फ्लोइंग थ्रू द सर्किट बिकॉज एयर इज द बैड कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. दोनों टेस्टर के एंड के बीच में क्या प्रेजेंट है? एयर प्रेजेंट है. एयर इज द बैड कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. इट विल नॉट अलाउ द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी टू फ्लो थ्रू इट. लेकिन जब लाइटनिंग होती है ना, जब लाइटनिंग होती है, when lightning is there, the electricity is flowing through the air. Then how is it so? Why the air is behaving differently at different conditions? Why there are different conditions? Now I will solve this problem. जब लाइटनिंग होती है तो बहुत ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ करंट फ्लो होता है, बहुत ही ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ करंट प्रोड्यूस होता है, ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ करंट, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एंड ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ हीट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड. Huge amount of heat and huge amount of electricity is produced, and that huge amount of electricity can pass through the air. Air will not allow the very small amount of current to pass through it, but if the amount of electricity or the amount of heat is very large, then air can allow it to flow through it. That is the special condition actually happening in the cases of lightning. Lightning के cases में ये सब होता है. Okay, students. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Activity 14.3 is clearly understood by all of you, and you have noticed some important facts today. You understood in the same manner which I tried to explain. Thank you very much for joining today's session.